A defining moment, the attempted assassination of Hassan Nasrallah. The world held its breath. News broke. Israel had attempted to assassinate Hassan Nasrallah, the leader of Hezbollah. This was a seismic event, a potential turning point in the Middle East's deadly game of chess. Nasrallah, revered and reviled, has been a thorn in Israel's side for decades. The attempted assassination sent shockwaves across the globe. The Middle East braced itself for the potential fallout. Israel's shadow war, the anatomy of a targeted strike. The details of the operation remain shrouded in secrecy, but reports suggest a meticulously planned operation. Israeli intelligence agencies, renowned for their reach and capabilities, likely spent months tracking Nasrallah's movements. They would have studied his routines, identified vulnerabilities, and waited for the opportune moment. The strike itself was swift and precise, bearing all the hallmarks of Israel's elite military units. While the exact weapons used remain unconfirmed, the operation points towards Israel's growing arsenal of advanced weaponry. Drones, guided missiles, and cyber warfare capabilities have all become integral parts of Israel's military strategy. The attempted assassination of Nasrallah is a stark reminder of Israel's willingness to operate outside conventional warfare. It highlights a broader shift towards targeted killings and preemptive strikes, tactics that have drawn both praise and condemnation from the international community. Deciphering Israel's endgame. A calculated act of aggression. Israel has remained tight-lipped about the operation. Public statements avoid direct confirmation or denial. Analysts point to factors influencing Israel's decision-making. Tensions along the Lebanese-Israeli border have been escalating. Hezbollah has stepped up its rhetoric and actions. Israel's internal political landscape is in flux. Netanyahu, facing domestic pressure, may have calculated a show of strength. The timing of the strike raises questions. Was Israel seeking to exploit the chaos? Iran's roaring silence, the calm before the storm. In the aftermath of the attempted assassination, all eyes turned to Tehran. Iran, Hezbollah's primary backer, was expected to react forcefully. However, the initial response from Iran has been surprisingly muted. Ayatollah Ali Khamenei condemned the attack but stopped short of immediate retaliation. This calculated silence should not be mistaken for weakness. Iran is a master of strategic patience. Iranian leaders are carefully weighing their options. Section 5. Shifting Sands, the Middle East on high alert. The attempted assassination of Nasrallah has sent shockwaves through the already volatile Middle East. Regional powers, long engaged in a delicate balancing act, are now recalibrating their strategies. The attack has further inflamed tensions between Israel and Iran, two countries already locked in a shadow war that has played out across multiple battlefields. The incident also threatens to unravel the fragile peace that has held along the Lebanese-Israeli border. Hezbollah, despite not immediately retaliating, will be under immense pressure to respond, potentially dragging Lebanon into another devastating conflict. The international community, already grappling with multiple crises, is now faced with the daunting task of preventing further escalation. The United States, long a staunch ally of Israel, finds itself in a particularly delicate position. Section 6. Echoes of conflict, Africa's unseen battleground. While the immediate focus remains on the Middle East, the potential ripple effects of this event extend far beyond the region. Africa, a continent often overlooked in geopolitical analyses, is particularly vulnerable to the fallout from Middle Eastern conflicts. Many African nations have long-standing ties to both Israel and Iran, and the escalating tensions threaten to spill over into their domestic politics. Moreover, the African continent is home to a significant diaspora population with roots in the Middle East. These communities, often caught between their ancestral homelands and their adopted countries, are likely to feel the impact of heightened tensions. The potential for radicalization within these communities cannot be ignored. Extremist groups seeking to exploit the situation may find fertile ground for recruitment and propaganda. Section 7. A global network of tensions, from Beirut to Washington. The attempted assassination of Nasrallah is a stark reminder that we live in an interconnected world. Events in one corner of the globe can have far-reaching consequences, impacting political calculations, economic stability, and even social harmony thousands of miles away. The specter of conflict in the Middle East has already sent shock waves through global energy markets. Oil prices, already volatile, have surged in response to the heightened uncertainty. The incident has also tested alliances and heightened diplomatic tensions. The United States, facing criticism from some quarters for its unwavering support of Israel, is under pressure to play a more balanced role in the region. The international community, through organizations like the United Nations, must work tirelessly to de-escalate the situation and prevent a wider conflict. Dialogue, however difficult, remains the only viable path towards a lasting peace. Section 8. The unfolding future, a call for vigilance. As the dust settles on this audacious act, the world waits with bated breath. The implications of Israel's attempt to eliminate Hassan Nasrallah are still unfolding, but one thing is certain: the rules of the game have changed. The Middle East, already a powder keg of tensions, has been plunged further into uncertainty. The potential for miscalculation, for unintended escalation, is higher than ever before. Now more than ever, we need clear-headed analysis, responsible leadership, and a commitment to dialogue. The world cannot afford to let the Middle East descend into another cycle of violence and bloodshed. The stakes are simply too high.